Guys, we are finally back again for another reaction on this here BrBpTV. Be real, be positive television, brothers and sisters. I actually met an individual who told me he's in tune with the BrBpTV stuff, but he couldn't say BrBpTV. Guys, BrBpTV isn't a hard thing to say, guys. BrBpTV is like BrBpTV. But big up to each and every one of you guys out there. Of course, I'm your boy Mr. Licks. Welcome, guys. That is the vibrations for today right there. Of course, what we're seeing is that of I think it's like a memorial kind of candle lighting vigil for Colonel Benjamin, the one who passed away as a result of what apparently is alleged to be two individuals, the doing of two individuals who were arrested recently. Of course, that's the last video that you saw, the last reaction video. And of course, this is the candle lighting right there for Colonel. It's very sad, the kind of situations that tend to happen to human beings, guys, as a result of what other human beings have done. It is one thing when you are literally keeping human beings down, but then when you take a life of this very precious young lady, 18 years old, I'm sure she was looking forward to her entire life, brothers and sisters, but of course was sadly taken away as a result of maybe jealousy of two individuals or an individual who did not want her to go. Of course, we heard that the ex-husband of the mother of this young lady was the apparently the baby daddy of this. Man, that's something else, eh? But anyways, they're not related as a result. So I guess people can do some man. That is yeah. But at the end of the day, man, that's still kind of weird though. And now, as a result of this, we have a gathering of the community, and they are trying to wish her farewell, to try to remember her right there. That is very sad. I think the balloons were indication of, you know, like doves, when you let the doves fly away. I think that's what they're trying to do right there. But I think they should have given different individual balloons. It seems like only one person has the balloon. Guys, I have to be mindful of the copyright of these things right there, so it's very sad. But they were letting the balloons go. Some of the balloons want to go now, but I know some of the individuals. Let me see if I can zoom in on this thing. The community definitely came out, guys. I think this might be a family, a relative or something. Not too sure. Those who know in the comments can let me know. Guys, this is why I always tell people, man. I mean, we have this example time and time over time again, guys, where we don't really know what time are we gonna leave this planet. You know, the way she was speaking to her mother is like she's trying to get her life together, you know, trying to get some money, you know, from where she's working and trying to organize, but she never really had the opportunity. No, the little I think it's a son that she has. The son is gonna grow up without his biological mother, and that is as a result of the doing of two apparently alleged two wicked individuals, man. Hopefully justice is definitely served in that regard. Anyways, brothers and sisters, talking about justice right there, I saw this clip and it was rather interesting, guys. Take a listen to what he had to say right there.
The whole world to know Edmond, Jerry Edmond Blackie putting crackers back in my head and tortured me in jail.
So this individual is talking, I think he came from jail or something, and he's talking about the treatment that police officers apparently, or is alleged to have been treating them with.
Fear that make me escape.
So he escaped.
I cannot be in jail and prison officer. The only officers there to protect and serve. Or you cannot be putting crackers back in my head.
I'm thinking he's probably talking about maybe they put some plastic over his head or something. I know sometimes the police tend to use intimidation tactics to try to get you to confess for something. Well, what about human rights though? I mean, sometimes when you're inside jail, you pretty much waive all your rights, but at the same time, that doesn't mean you still haven't got your human rights. You may not have rights to be in society, but you still have human rights, you know?
I don't want to escape jail. Why escape jail for? Pressure. And the whole world to know is pressure make you Kini Alfred escape jail. I don't want to escape. Why escape for? Pressure. Or you cannot have me putting thing in my head, crackers back, all kind of thing in my head, boy. For a thing I don't know about. You understand me? Pressure on you.
So like I was saying before, most likely they tried to get him to confess, and you know, they tried to treat him certain ways. I'm just, you know, giving my own personal views on it. Do you think that is the case, guys? Do you think that tends to happen behind closed doors? I for one, I did actually see one of the instances of an individual where they literally was hitting the guy lick off the microphone that he had. They were hitting him lick off the microphone that he had when he was outside of it. Well, they took him away from the public, and inside they were hitting him lick off the microphone. Now I understand that the police tends to use certain tactics to try to break your will. You might be getting on in certain ways, and they try to, you know, use force on you to break your will. That's what they call it, breaking your will. You want to ask, you know, sometimes, you know, so they try to break your will, but on the basis of doing these things, are they warranted to do that on individuals who are pretty much innocent? I mean, you are innocent until proven guilty. You know, if this individual is talking about he has escaped, on the basis of escaping, the reason why he escaped because of the ill treatment that is being treated inside there, I mean, where does your human rights still stand?
Boy, so
you know,
the whole world to know. You see, Matt in the morning, Matt first and Matt to know. Police bury me on Donkey Beach. They bury me on Donkey Beach.
They bury you on the Donkey Beach. They bury him on the Donkey Beach. So they took him from prison or wherever and put him, and they buried him on Donkey Beach. No, I don't know what exactly he called, what crime he did or what not, but bury you on Donkey Beach if that is the case? Really? Police bringing man on beach to bury them? For some sort of, really? Check out that, brothers and sisters. I have a video there that was given to me a number of times, brothers and sisters. So this is in the People's Park. I think the People's Park is where they develop the playgrounds and stuff. Melissa them playgrounds for the youths them to play. And apparently there were little ones there. There were young people there watching what the police was doing to an adult. The guys had to block out certain things. You'll hear the thing. If you can make it out, well, you can make it out. You can hear in the background that there's little people watching this. You hear in the background? What are you doing here? Let me bring it back for you guys. You hear the little person screaming? Now guys, on the basis of what I'm just seeing there, I'm gonna get a bit more in detail on this, but on the basis of what I'm seeing there, brothers and sisters, I'm hearing the individual that they're pretty much slapping up and stuff. He's saying sorry for what exactly did he do? I'm gonna give my theory based off the certain things that I gathered. Obviously you guys know I like to bring things together to see what makes sense and what doesn't make sense, so we'll get into that in a moment. I'm also seeing an individual who's not resisting at all. I understand, like I said before, that police tends to use certain tactics to break your will. If they have you under arrest or something like that, and you're trying to ruffle them up, and then they use certain force to try to break your will, so you'll be humbled, so to speak. They will humbleize you. They'll do you things, you know, because you know. I understand that part. I'm not necessarily in favor of it, but I understand that part. However, I see an individual who is not resisting. Do you see the individual who's resisting, their brothers and sisters? Yet still they are giving him carrots and all kinds of things. For what reason? Now guys, on the basis he might have said certain words or whatever. I don't know if he said any word previous to when this video is recording. But it's interesting when you look at what was taking place there, that the police is clearly wrong. However, We'll try to find out what happened previously before. I saw this thing right there. Now, guys, based off certain statements I got a number of things of people that were there and stuff, and they give me their views and what have you, including somebody that actually knew him and stuff. So I'm putting this there. Anyways, this person is saying the young man in question, whose action was disgusted whose action have disgusted an entire community, chose People's Park as the backdrop for his nefarious dealings, seizing the innocent seizing the innocent of the little ones right there. He preyed upon their vulnerabilities, shamelessly peddling, illegal substances right under the watchful eye of parents. His calculated move to target minors using the ganja farming as a disguise was clear indication of the depth to which he would have stooped to make a quick profit. Now, guys, from my understanding right there, from a number of individuals, apparently what this person is saying is inaccurate. So apparently, they apparently came for somebody else. So let me play something more of what I actually gathered from a number of individuals. So this is an audio right there. Take a listen.
Yes, I get the information. Boy, you see them police in Dominica, Gaza. Boy, you see them police Dominica there. And what? For petty thing, all day. You see what they do? They give the man. What had happened, as I understood, somebody told me was there. They came and arrest somebody in the park.
Yep, that's what I was told as well. They came for somebody else who was apparently doing this very thing right there. Okay? Who was actually what that person is describing right there. So this is not the person that this person is talking about was actually not the individual that was there. Okay? They came for somebody else.
Right? And now the police come to search the same guy in the video. So
the police was searching a number of people apparently. He was one of the individuals in that area.
Give the partner the bag. He give the partner in the video they beating up there. Partner give the police his bag to search. So now, but that partner now he doing a course in the state college. So he always have his apron, his knife, apron, and a book. Whatever course he doing up in the college. So as they told me, they give the bag. He give the bag to the police to search. When the police see the knife, the police give him a slap in his face. But
no, that is the part where it's kind of interesting to me. Based on the information that I got, I heard that when they searched him, they found a possession of the substance, the Mary Jane, on him. And most likely they probably thought that he was the guy that was the one doing the things in within the area. So from different understandings right there, that's what I gathered. The stuff that makes, so when different people give me their side of the story, I take the part that everybody is saying and try to make sense out of it right there. So apparently they're hitting the wrong guy who was not doing the selling apparently. Apparently there was somebody else doing that, but since they searched him and they found the Mary Jane on him, they thought it was this guy. So and then again there was little ones around there, and I'm thinking, why would he be doing these things around the little ones? So that is another story right there. But apparently it's when they searched him, they found this stuff on him, and of course by law he's able to carry a certain amount. Now based off what was in the bag, that would vary based off what he could carry, because the law says that you can carry a certain amount. Based off another story, I was told that the individual, it's alleged, not necessarily true, but it's alleged that the individual was smoking. The individual that they were doing this to was smoking. I don't know if that is the case right there, but that's another story, pretty much aligning, not necessarily the truth, but aligning with what I'm being told. He had the substance in his bag. Obviously he's not going to be bringing it home for him to drink tea. He could be, I don't know. But another individual said that he was doing this stuff right there, and based off the laws of Dominica, I must point this out because I've seen this in a number of places, especially white people coming down and they're just smoking in public areas, and apparently no police seems to be stopping them. There was a Chinese smoking just in front of the police station in Portsmouth. I saw that, but there was no police in the area, and I figured, hey, maybe they'll come out and whatnot, see him and tell him stop. But based off the laws of Dominica, you are not supposed to be smoking in public. That is illegal. You can have substance with you, which of course is based on what I understood. The individual is alleged to have some substance in his bag. Was it the right amount? Are you supposed to have? That is a question right there. But on the basis of the full thing, he's still within his right to have the substance if it's within the legal amount. Okay? Okay, let's continue.
All you want to give people slap and don't expect people to retaliate?
So that's what another individual told me as well. So apparently when they searched him and whatnot, they started roughing him up, most likely thinking he was the one selling the stuff in the area. And they started roughing him up. So he then retaliated against them. So when he retaliated against them, that's when they started to, you know, rough him up and stuff.
Well, the man ended up slapping back the police in his face, and that's when all of them jump on the man and start to give the man slaps, and and whoever give kick or whatever.
So that is the closest. This audio that is being played there is the closest that I've gotten to the different things that different people were telling me. You know, what adds up and what doesn't add up.
But I mean, come on, all you police, all you doing, all your job, right? The man, all you ask the man for his bag to search. The man comply, the man give you the bag to search. Okay, you find a knife in the bag. But that don't give you the right to slap the man in his face.
So even if they found a knife and they found some substance on him or whatever that is alleged to have been the case, they should not, that did not warranty them acting in that way at all. That didn't warranty them acting in that way at all. On the basis that he may most likely, and furthermore guys, we're talking about the cause and effect. The cause of him most likely is alleged to have been slapped the police was as a result of the police roughing him up or trying to blame him for something somebody else did. That's my understanding that I got right there. And if that is the case, then the police is dead wrong. Any way you look at it. Any way, shape or form that you look at this, the police is dead wrong. Let's continue with the audio.
For that. So you don't expect the man to hit you back then? What happened? All you done making fucking people, man.
Sorry about the cuss words, guys. But it's true, it's not you, it's not your son that there. You're not his mother, you're not his father. Furthermore, even if you found the illegal amount of substance in his bag, I think there's a fine. You're not supposed to fight him. You're not supposed to fight him. You asked the man for his bag, he gave you his bag, he found this thing on him. Whether it's the illegal amount or the legal amount, it's a fine you have to put on him. You cannot be fighting the man. You cannot be fighting the man. Now, if you put the man under arrest, and as a result of putting him under arrest, he was struggling and whatnot, then you have a right to deter him, break his will, so to speak. But if that is not the case, you gave the man anything and you want to size up the man, that means you as a police officer is already wrong. Why? Because you are not de-escalating this situation. Furthermore, if you found illegal substances in his bag, you should then take it as evidence and take the man into custody. You cannot be fighting the man. When the law book tell you you're supposed to fight person, it never tell you those things. And anyway you look at this, the police is wrong. Anyway, furthermore, the little ones are seeing the abuse right in front of them. Furthermore, I don't think there should be drugs in that area, but apparently from my understanding as well, I was told that he went to meet somebody there. He normally tends to go there to meet somebody there, not to do any crazy stuff. It's like a family-friendly kind of vibes. They went to meet somebody there, and on the basis of meeting somebody there, well, on the basis of waiting for that person to arrive, you know, then the police came and, you know, heard this scenario happening and, you know, ended up with that guy searching his bag and finding some level of well, alleged to have found some level of substance in his bag. And if regardless of finding whether it's the legal amount or the illegal amount, it is a fine that you have to charge him with. You cannot beat the man for what? You cannot beat the man. That is illegal what you guys are doing there. And furthermore, the man is saying sorry. Most likely he said sorry after he retaliated against what all you did to him first. But I always tell people this, and I always warn police people, everything I warn people about does come true, you know, brothers and sisters. Remember what I said about the government? Look, look at how the economy goes. You remember all these things I said? Remember when they was bringing substance, they were bringing stuff in, and I said what the government was doing? And people learned, they finally learned after a long while not to give their stuff to the government. Either you send your stuff in for private individuals, or you send it to certain charities. Do not send it to the government. Remember all those things I was saying? Brothers and sisters, like I said before, and I said this already, there will come a time when the police will slap the wrong person. They will ill-treat the wrong person. And as a result, I like to warn people, human beings just doesn't hear. There will come a time when all you slap the wrong person. Not just the police, other people too. All you like to bully people and those kind of people, especially certain people in the South, they like to do certain things. There will come a time when all you slap the wrong person and their family members will come after you. And they wouldn't come to slap you, no. They will come in retaliation of revenge against you. And then if they do you something now, your family has to pay the price for somebody that they lose. Be careful. Like I always tell brothers and sisters out there, make sure your right doesn't pass as your wrong. Make sure your right doesn't pass as a wrong, or make sure your wrong doesn't pass as your wrong to other people. Always maintain that you are always on the right side of the law. Some police believe that they are the law. No, you are not the law. You cannot be doing this to people. You cannot be doing such a thing to people. Furthermore, did they even catch the real person that had the stuff? Did they even catch the real person that had the stuff? So guys, from my understanding, this is just what I gathered. I figured I'd just put this out there for individuals to know what exactly, you know, all the connecting dots. There's still a number of connecting dots missing right there, but still, I think we have enough to fully understand what was taking place. Seems like this was the wrong guy that they did it, that they went after. In searching the place, they found this guy. We search your bag. First of all, you have a warrant to search his bag. It is if there's some illegal activities taking place, and you question individuals and certain things, you ask the witnesses, everybody out there, who, you know, what happened. And some of the witnesses that said, stated that the police hit him first. He didn't hit them first, they hit him first. And as a result, he retaliated. This is why I said that the audio was aligned. That's why I used, I got a number of audios, you know, guys. I got a number of audio voice notes on that basis right there. And from what I gathered, this one was the closest to apparently what most likely had taken place. I didn't know about the knife. I heard about the substance that was in his possession. He may have some substance, may have had some substance in his possession, because even though the person is talking about knife, then again you could say, well, this is like a playground for the little ones. But if you're trying to set an example for the little ones, why are you abusing a man right in the public where the little ones can see? Why are you doing this? So then the little ones going to be scared of you guys when they get older, and sometimes they themselves will be far worse than the present generation that is there, because they're seeing and it looks like it's some wickedness that is happening. And it's, I mean, from what I see there, it looks like wickedness true. Furthermore, the man said sorry on the basis of maybe hitting you guys back after you hit him. No, guys, don't get me wrong. If he had hit first when he came, that would be a different scenario. They came to you, they talk to you, they say whatnot, and you decide to strike them. Then they are in full means to do what they did right there. They are in full view to do what they did right there. But on the basis of them asking you to search your stuff, and as a result they're getting rowdy with you for what was in your bag. If you had a knife or you were in possession of the Mary Jane, and they saw this there and they decided, hey, maybe you are the one that they are looking for, and decided to rough you up when you were not the one. You went there to meet somebody, waiting for the person to come, and all of a sudden police come and rough you up and you retaliated against them, then that is a different story. But police, you guys probably don't have proper training on the basis that you are supposed to de-escalate situations. Now in the place where they're talking about right there, guys, before they build all the what do you call that, the playground for the little ones right there, I was told that this was a drug selling place. This is where people tend to have been going to do their drug dealings. And maybe as a result of the playground, it probably lessened it, but didn't, you know. I also heard that they were putting gummies, they were mixing the gummies with the Mary Jane and stuff. And the individual in question, I asked based of individual who know him, and they said that he cannot even cook edibles. I mean, he cannot even make edibles. So on the basis of that, brothers and sisters, from pretty much what the audio is saying right there, I think it makes sense. What are your thoughts? Do you think the audio makes sense? Do you think it makes, do you think the police is wrong in that regard? Do you think that the police was getting their egos, they had an ego trip? Somebody struck them as a result of them. Hey, don't hit me. But the same way you can say don't hit me is the same way you can say don't hit me too. But there will come a time, brothers and sisters, and mark my words, all you heard already. There will come a time when you slap the wrong set of people, and people will come into your home and do you things. I'm not wishing bad. I warning people. Remember, guys, I'm not wishing bad on people. I am warning people. Do not make your right wrong. Do not make your wrongs believe that you are right. Furthermore, do not make your wrongs believe that you are right because you hold certain positions. You are not above the law. You are not the law. You are there to keep the law and de-escalate situations. But apparently, I don't know what kind of training they're doing in there. Because from time to time, we keep getting these reports of abuse happening to the people. Look at them in military fatigue in the what you doing in military? Are you doing with camouflage? To do what? It's not war you be in. War people also wear camouflage. Boy, I tell you, boy. Well, like I said before, guys, we like to play dress up in Dominica because we probably have the different types of clothes. If they put all in war, you can fight war. If they put those people that dressed in camouflage clothes in Dominica in war, all you can fight war. Some of all you, the kind of psychological problems all you get when you go to war. Brothers and sisters, do not make your wrongs pass as your rights. Always remain right, brothers and sisters. Be on the right side of things, boy. Human beings are hard to hear. Oh, human beings are hard of hearing, boy. But at least I do my part. At least I do my part. Stop making the people angry if you. Stop making the people angry if you, especially younger generations who are wrong. Now, should the individual in question have let you slap and smack the police? I don't think so. But if they roughing you up and you don't do nothing, I mean, your normal instincts is not you that have the training, it's the police that have the training to de-escalate. So if you're roughing up a man and he feel he don't do nothing, he's gonna retaliate. The aggression right there. I've seen a number of these kind of situations happening in New York, and it didn't end well for the boy. Hey, all you doesn't hear, boy. All you doesn't hear. When you put a dog against the corner and you troubling the dog have nowhere to go but forward. And when it's going forward, guess who it's gonna attack? It's gonna attack the person that's troubling it. Guys, do not make your wrongs your rights. And do not make your rights pass as your wrongs. That's all I have to say, guys. What are your thoughts, man? What do you think is wrong in this situation? Based off the audio and a number of things that I gathered right there. And I think it was very bad that the police officers did this in front of the little ones. I understand you don't want drugs to be sold in the vicinity of the little ones. True, I agree 100%. But make sure the person that doing it is the right person. Don't go and retaliate as somebody else who possibly have some possession legal within the legal means or whatever that is the case, and then you or have possibly a knife in the bag and you decide you thinking that is a lawsuit on all you there in America, boy. In America that is millions of dollars you have to pay out there. I wonder what it is in Dominica, boy. Millions of dollars you have to pay out there. Gasa. Hey. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts right there on this matter. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. This is mine. What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. By the way, give this video a thumbs up for Colonel Benjamin right there. It's so unfortunate that she had to meet her demise by two individuals that lost their way. I have to say lost their way because no normal human will do this kind of craziness that I heard there. Insane stuff, man. The girl want to leave, let her leave, brothers and sisters. Sometimes my grandparents always tell me this. Young man, you growing up, you might have girls and whatnot. If they want to leave, let them open the door and say you are free to go. Me? You want to leave me and think I'm going to chase you? Who that? Who that going to chase you there? Me? Where's that? Anyways, guys, give this video a thumbs up for Canel. And of course, you know, what are your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you think this guy really escaped? I don't think he escaped, man. You can't come on video. You can't be that type, but then again, there's some type of people that come in and put them say, yeah, I escaped, Jerry, look me. And they can see your background and see where you was last. And then ask people where they saw you and boom. Maybe this individual is not in Dominica in the first place. Maybe he left to go overseas somewhere. You know, it's a CARICOM, you can just pretty much go anywhere. But on the basis of that, guys, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this situation right there? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And you can definitely check out a previous reaction video that I did in the comment box below as well. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, boom.